Global play.
So Alex Lanier, the defending champion from France, getting this men's singles final underway.
Undefeated.
Winning streak at this particular event.
Yeah.
Player to win consecutive titles here at the Japan Open was two-time former world champion Kento Momota. It's only ever been achieved, two consecutive men's singles titles by one. Mind you, I think it's a surprising statistics, Dean, that it's been 10 years since a player from China was in the final.
Yeah, that's very surprising. After yesterday's match, said that he felt that that was his most accurate match so far, where he's been able to play with the desired sharpness. So he'd been able to
quarterfinal,
yeah,
and that was a 3-game marathon match. And yes, I remember that. He did look loaded.
Was in the bag. I thought he looked a little bit tense there, so that's how I interpreted it. Obviously, it's a Shii Yuqi with a different purpose than we saw him last year. Last year, he was in distress, not knowing really what to do after the Olympics, who didn't go as he had hoped for. Towards the other's attack. We also say very, very often that it's the net game that decides it. Who's going to be in control of the rallies. That's going to be really interesting to follow. Oi, good shot. He's come out firing, Lanier. Again, 1,650 points, and that should be enough. Within the next 2 weeks, the current world #1, Kunle Rubitisan, he's got a lot of points to defend, so there's a chance of him retaking the #1 spot in Shii Yuqi. Could in a couple of years be #1, 2, and 3 in Europe. Currently they're #1 and 2 in the European Championships. Lanier won it, and Thomas Popov got the silver medal.
Should be pointed out that neither Axelsen or Antonsen played those European Championships. Nice.
Good deception. Double action, or
yeah, sort of yeah, a double action, or you
actually
sway the
reducing
body.
Below the tape, a little bit behind the white serves line there. That's where Lanier sometimes has some difficulties judging what kind of shots to use.
Missed it. So 11-9 as play resumes in favour of Shii Yuqi of China against last year's champion Lanier.
Nowadays, there's a lot of video studying of opponents, and usually you look for patterns. That's good to know that Fernando Rivas, the former the coach of Carolina Marin, is one of the trailblazers in that department. So I would suspect. Good follow-up. More. But again, the steepness is the thing that makes it tricky, and it's also possible for others to obtain that. I feel like Olivier has done a good job targeting the forehand a number of times with the steep smashes.
Christo Popov yesterday, I said, Popov, stop hitting lifts down to the deep backhand corner of Shih Yu Chi, because he's getting round it and he's thumping straight smashes or around the head smashes.
Good shot also. Yeah. So Shih Yu Chi, where we suggested that.
I think we watched him against Toma Popov and again once away.
Yeah, there was Toma Popov. There was Toma Popov in the first
round.
Yeah. Oh, that's good defense.
Brilliant of the power of his opponent's shot to generate the power back. There's that round the head shot, but also
in the last amount of rallies closed down the attack from that back smash perhaps, or drop shots. Next in line for Shih Yu Chi from that backhand corner. Too much. To keep an eye on deep forehand corner.
Shih Yu Chi didn't react to that cross-court clear at all.
Good play. Shot. Look at that. Beautiful backhand return.
Lovely drop. Wow.
There's a bit of sideways drift there as well. That's such a magnificent shot. It's really hard to explain how good it is. There's the interceptions in the short forehand corner. Good shot. Oh.
Brilliant! This is a fantastic one. And still it's going. This is amazing. He's done it again. From this opening game. Oh,
Game.
that's a tame end. So on about 26 minutes. So Shih Yuqi, former world #1 game to the good here in the men's singles final against last year's champion, Alex Lanier. Oh, the spectacle came in too late. But you weren't calling the match with me against Christo Popov, but there was some very animated discussions between Christo Popov and his father, and then there started to be some very animated discussions between Shih Yuqi and his coaches.
Yeah. And then, sort of, if you haven't, sometimes you haven't got the answer with possible solutions from these two here, Xiaobin and Sun Jun.
Well, he hardly made comment himself, Shih Yuqi, in that interval, did he?
I think he did. We know that there's a drift here in the arena, also alongside the court. It's been very, very few mistakes.
Having wonderful control on lifts and clears. Of course, that'll be the kiss of death from the commentator. They'll start making mistakes now, but I hope not. Lovely block. Lovely.
With the power, just an easy. With his smashes straight down the line and cross.
Oh, good defense. Just look at the accuracy of this smash coming up now. Look.
Yeah.
Two-punch clears, letting Shih Yuqi off balance. Oh, that's gone right.
Goes in the opposite direction, but looks the same to keep it open. That's a good one.
It's going wide.
Picking up pace.
Yeah. Yeah, here we are again, another net exchange. Look at this scene.
Good comeback from near from 3-6 down.
Wonderful. Great back shot.
Allowed Shih to mostly take control of the net and also put a bit more pressure on the Frenchman's backcourt.
For his challenge. So 11-8 in favour of Shih Yuqi, having already won the opening game. Oh, he's just missed it. earlier on telling Lanier to take more initiative. Do you still think that's the...
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. The question mark is whether it's an all-out initiative or he could actually patiently on these attacks, and that means that his own attacking game has got to be attacked with balance. He can't afford to get back in this match here. Look at that. It's also a tip.
Oh, he's pushed it just right. Racket above the shuttle. He had so many options. She's threatening.
And he just can't play the backcourt with such confidence as he could in the first game.
Service over.
Amazing.
Service over.
Anyway, so good at converting these situations, Shii Yuqi.
Mistakes.
16.
Well, he's here in Tokyo would love to see a deciding game. But for that to happen, I think Lanier needs to really make a huge effort for the next 24 rallies. Batters holding up banners. Fight. Lanier from his third title of 2025. Make that 2 points away.
Good shot.
Well taken. Only needed the one. 21-17, 21-15 in 50 minutes. Real quality badminton in that men's singles final.
The runner-up is はじめに優勝トロフィーの贈呈です。日本バドミントン協会名誉総裁